Yeah, I did. I had to call it a bit earlier because I just needed the loo, to be honest. I didn't want to go and leave. I just needed the loo. Yeah, I didn't want to leave everyone just waiting for a bit, so I thought, oh, do you know what? I'll come back a bit later. But yeah, one thing I am like waiting for is to start seeing the Lego reviews for the new Marvel sets coming out in June. Because obviously June's only like 2 weeks away now. Yeah, quite literally 2 weeks away. So I'm hoping that we start seeing, because I want to see some of the sets like in close a bit more before I decide on what I'm going to buy. Because I really want at least one of the brand new day sets. I think the one I'm probably going to go for is hopefully the big one with the Hulk in, the Epic Clash. So it's basically the mini modular. That's what everyone is. That's the whole point of that set. To be fair, it's more for, you know, building up your mini Marvel City. Because I want to make a video. I really want to make a video that's kind of tier listing all of the modulars for Marvel, like the big ones and the small ones. But I don't see the point in making it until the brand new day and the Doomsday ones are out, because there's rumors of a brand new day, no, of an Avengers Doomsday mini modular. But on the topic of modulars, oh, I was talking about this earlier, but Arkham Asylum's been extended, so I think that's probably gonna. I'm probably not gonna buy Arkham this year. As much as I'd love to, don't get me wrong, I would love to buy Arkham this year, but I really want to get another Marvel modular, because I got one, not last year, but the year before. I bought the Sanctum, and it is to this day one of my favourite Lego sets that I've ever built. And the Sanctum is great, don't get me wrong, but it's my least favourite of the Marvel modulars. I got it because it is the cheapest, or at least at the time it was. It was near retirement, so I thought, well, if I'm going to get any, I'll get this one. But yeah, I got it, and I love it. It's an absolutely fantastic set. Even if it's my least favourite of the Marvel modulars, or at least the big Marvel modulars, it's better than all the mini ones, but even then the mini ones are pretty good. I do have the Spider-Man bodega still. However, I don't have it like on display. I just have it upstairs in my house. My house back home, that is. I would like. I mean, I don't have the room for it, unfortunately, and that is from like, because I would love to get the Peter Parker's apartment as well, just to kind of complete that, and also add some Spider-Man minifigures back onto there, because all of them, literally all of them, are currently on my No Way Home diorama. So I might add Gwen Stacy and Miles Morales back onto there, or I might just leave it and have it be like an extended building and have all the Peter Parker apartment minifigures on that. I don't really know. The spot is staying on the brand new the No Way Home diorama, because I want that to be all of the cinematic Spider-Man villains. So with the mini modulars, I'd rather try and make them as kind of realistic as possible, not like anything majorly multiversal, because I'd like to have all of the like movie villains on the dioramas. The only movie villain that currently isn't on there is Venom, because I've got him with the epic battle set, which is currently right next to that. So I don't really mind it being Venom not being on there. However, I do want to talk a bit about the rumors of a Venom bust. Now, I don't like the bust personally. The only one I would get is the Iron Spider bust, and that's only because of the arm print on the mini. I'm not even gonna get it. I'm gonna just literally bricklink that arm print, because I don't want this. I don't want the bust. I don't like the bust. However, because of the fact that all the busts so far have come with exclusive minifigures, and the fact that this year we're rumoured to get a Doctor Doom bust, which I'm hoping that's not the only set that Doom will come in, but hopefully like a different variant of Doom. I don't know, maybe like a Battle Damage, or even, I doubt it, but like a God Emperor Doom. Although I reckon they won't, because that'll be a spoiler for Doomsday. I reckon at the end of Doomsday it'll become God Emperor Doom. But, yeah, like, I think this Venom bust, I'm hoping, is going to be from the Venom movie. because obviously we've had the Topher Grace Venom now from Spider-Man 3, and I love that minifigure. It's so good. But rather than just reusing it, reprinting it, give us the other movie Venom, so then that way we've had both in the same year. And I don't think that is completely unrealistic for Marvel. I mean, we've literally had a Tobey Maguire set already this year, and we're getting the Tom Holland brand new day suit. So we're eating good for Spider-Man minifigs this year. The only one I hope we get again is the TASM 2 one. I really hope that the next epic battle outside of the MCU is for the Amazing Spider-Man films. I really want either Spider-Man versus Rhino or Spider-Man versus like TASM 2 Electro. Because I actually really like the blue design for Electro. It reminded me of the Ultimate Spider-Man show, and I really enjoyed that one when I was little. Obviously, it's not as good as Spectacular Spider-Man, but still, it was a pretty cool suit. And you know, it'd be cool to get a remake of that minifig because it last came in a poly bag, and I'll be honest, it wasn't really that good. It was a very weak print, so it'd be nice to get a more updated print of that, and also get the TASM 2 suit back in production. Because that minifig is probably currently retired, so maybe like a new print, like maybe some arm prints. So I mean, it doesn't really matter for me much because I've got the TASM 2 minifigure with the Firestar Toys arm prints. I really want some leg prints for that minifig. I've currently grabbed an old Civil War Spider-Man or a Homecoming one. I can't quite remember. I think it's a Homecoming one, a very old one. Because I also have the Homecoming suit from the Sanctum as well, and that one's like a gorgeous print. They nerfed it for the Civil War set, the one that came out last year. It was quite disappointing. It's like they've stopped giving Spider-Man leg prints as well as dual molded legs. It's really annoying. Like I'd love to see more like Spider-Man minifigs get the proper like print treatment. Just because he's such a desirable character, you might as well make him as, you know, good as possible. Like, it's the same with the Iron Man minifigs this year. Like, they've started coming with arm prints, and they're amazing. Like, I now have every epic battle set. I would love to collect all of them. Obviously, there's rumors of one coming out this year. However, I won't decide on whether I'll buy it or not, depending on what it is and how it looks. Because if it's an epic battle set from, let's say, a film that is, you know, a set that's been done to death and it's just not that good, then I'll probably skip it. But I really want the epic battle set to be like properly made good use of. Like I'd absolutely love there's quite a lot of epic moment sets. I'd love to see an updated Mark 45 Iron Man suit, because that is like in my top 5 favorite Iron Man suits ever. But also, like, you know, an epic moment. I mean, I doubt we'll see another Age of Ultron epic moment set for a while, because we've just had one in January for the launch of that wave. But maybe even like an Infinity. Oh, that's just good. Maybe even like an Infinity War epic moment, like a Battle on Titan, or Battle of Wakanda, like maybe Thor, Rocket, and Groot landing in Wakanda, something like that. It would just be so cool. But then I wouldn't mind like this might be a really controversial one, but an Endgame like Quantum Tunnel like diorama. But rather than it coming with all the Quantum suits, it comes with all of the Avengers, all the original Avengers, plus the survivors from the Blip. Like in their like Endgame suits for like hyper details, so, like, you know, arm printed Iron Man, Endgame Captain America that isn't just the Age of Ultron one. I say that, I'd probably be a bit annoyed because I did literally buy the Endgame Captain America minifigure last year, like the proper one. And I bought an extra Captain Carter so I could upgrade him. And, you know, don't get me wrong, he is genuinely one of my favourite minifigures, but I would not say no to having like a more updated one. Just because I don't know what's happened. I don't know if it's because of the feedback from last year, but Lego Marvel, for now at least, have decided to start upgrading the quality of their minifigures, and I'm really happy about it. Don't get me wrong, I'm made up. Like, the Brand New Day minifigures go hard. Like, literally the only thing you could possibly ask for Spider-Man would be possibly... Oh, God. What are you doing? Oh, wow. Wow, that was perfectly timed. The only thing I could ask for a Brand New Day, like, Spider-Man upgrade is just some leg prints, which I'm pretty sure Firestar Toys will cover anyway. Or at least I hope they do, because I'd love to see a bit more of the blue shading on that, plus the web patterns on the feet. I just think it'd be really cool to get, and I mean, I kind of hope the blue shading isn't on it much, because then I could just buy 2 of them, and then that way I've got a good Andrew Garfield upgrade as well, and then literally my main Spider-Man minifigures are perfect. The only Spider-Man I want to upgrade at the moment, besides giving Andrew Garfield some like proper leg printing, is my Iron Spider minifig from the Endgame Final Battle, because it's an amazing minifigure, don't get me wrong, but the lack of arm prints and leg prints is quite disappointing. And plus it's a highly detailed suit, so it really should have that extra printing, otherwise it looks... And this has been my issue with Captain America minifigures for like... until this year, forever, like 14 years. Captain America has such like clean suits, but the lack of like prints makes it so disappointing. Like, you're literally paying for just a torso. Literally just a torso. And they couldn't even be bothered like giving us that last year with the Endgame Final Battle. It was so disappointing. I thought, like, you know, because his suit is so simple, but if you don't give him at least boots, it looks stupid. It looks like he's wearing like a jumpsuit. And like, don't get me wrong, with the Fantastic Four last year, I know they were just torsos and face prints, but their suits are like basically like jumpsuits. Like, they're very thin, so it makes sense. But when Captain America's wearing like a highly militaristic suit, you know, it looks kind of silly. But yeah, I do like the Fantastic Four minifigures. I do hope they do get some more, like, you know, print work and mold work. Yeah, I mean, they're still making Fantastic Four sets. Herbie looks fantastic. Excuse the pun, but the Herbie build looks really good. I'd love to get that and like have him with a Groot. I don't actually have any of like the baby Groots that have been made over the last couple of years. I do quite like them. I just don't have any. I'm actually tempted to buy the Ravager Groot and the Herbie just so I could have them like together. But I mean, that probably won't happen because of like space and space and like money and stuff. I mean, yeah.
How about a timeout?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just concentrating on this as well. But, yeah, it would be cool to get more Fantastic Four. So I'm really hoping that one of the sets for Doomsday is just a Fantastic Art. I know that might sound very, like, lazy, but I genuinely would love to see either that or a big, like, Fantastic Four spaceship that they arrive to Earth on. Because obviously with the Doomsday, like, leaked trailer, or not leaked, but like this trailer description, it sounds like Thor is teaming up with the Fantastic Four as well as Steve Rogers. So to get like a spaceship with the Fantastic Four plus like Thor in his Doomsday attire would be so cool. But yeah, I do like hope we get quite a lot of like good prints for the Doomsday sets, because I do believe that some of the prints will just be reuses. Like, I'm absolutely convinced that Captain America, Sam Wilson, will just be the the Brave New World one. Which, you know, as I hate that suit, don't get me wrong, I really don't like that suit, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. I can't lie, I absolutely hated Sam Wilson's suit in Brave New World. Absolutely loved his ending suit from Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I was happy that it came back briefly. But I also thought, you know what? Well, I say that. I thought the choreography of the fight scene that was not that good. But yeah, I really do not like Sam Wilson's suit in Brave New World. And by the looks of it, I won't like it in Doomsday as well. I don't know, we're kind of moving off points here, but I'm going to make this point. I feel like Sam Wilson's Captain America should stand out more as his own to Steve's, and that was what was so good about Sam's suit in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, because it was predominantly white. He had the wings, and you know, it just looked great. But this one, it's like, it just looked quite, I don't know, it felt like something Steve would wear. Like, I don't want that. If Sam's going to be Captain America, he should have his own style. And I'm happy with Sam being Captain America. I really am, because like, I think Falcon and the Winter Soldier made a really good, compelling argument as to why it should be Sam. But when you're just dressing him the way that you would dress Steve with a bit more tech, I just find that really disappointing, because Steve is such a, you know, his costumes were simple, but they were so effective because they reflected him. And that's what I loved about his, like, you know, his Winter Soldier suit, his Endgame suit. They are my favorites. They are two of my favorite suits in the MCU, like, ever. I love those suits so much. I actually really struggle, like, trying to pick out what my favorite suits are. At the moment, it's kind of like in a toss-up between Wolverine's Deadpool and Wolverine suit, Daredevil Born Again Season 2 suit, Spider-Man's new suit for Brand New Day. Like, there's been some banger costumes coming out over the last couple of years. The Guardians of the Galaxy costumes from Volume 3, they were amazing. They were awesome. But the thing that really annoys me is the fact that they all feel so good and so, like, unique and, like, comic accurate. And then you got Sam's suit from Brave New World, and it's just not good. It feels so flat and boring. It's like, that's not Sam Wilson. Sam Wilson is his own Captain America. Don't give him something that Steve would wear. I know a lot of people don't like the idea of Sam being Captain America, and the reasons I think are quite stupid, and to be honest, I think they're more so. I think the majority of people I see try and give a reason for why Sam Wilson shouldn't be Captain America in their eyes. It just comes across as like closeted racism, because they wouldn't be saying it. Like, they're all the same people saying, oh, it should have been Bucky. I'm like, well, no. Sam was also Captain America in the comics as well. Does Bucky really want to take that mantle after everything he's been? Like, realistically, would you rather, you know, if you were about to retire from a job, would you rather give the job to someone who you know can do it, or give it to your best friend who has also been through so much trauma and should really focus on working on himself? Which is what Bucky, you know, did, and I'm glad he did. He wouldn't have had that progression if he became Captain America, you know? I don't know, it just kind of annoys me. It annoys me that this is still a debate all these years later, after Endgame. But, you know, that is what it is. But yeah, back to the Lego talk. Well, no, I kind of moved on from that. Oh no, I guess I can kind of go back to it. My point being, I hope that the minifigures are good. I really want the minifigures to be good, because I really want a Doctor Doom. I want some more X-Men as well, because I only have 2 X-Men in my collection at the moment. I have Wolverine and Beast. I want to get the X-Mansion, so also get more, but I want some MCU, or Marvel movie X-Men as well, because whilst X-Men 97 is technically MCU, it's more like MCU multiverse rather than like Sacred Timeline stuff. So I'd like to get some movie like X-Men. Somehow I want a movie Wolverine, but I don't think that's going to happen because obviously it was Deadpool Wolverine, which is an R-rated film or an 18 plus. But yeah, I really want that to happen. I just think it'd be really cool. Yeah, phone's also on low battery, so I might have to cut this short so I can. Yeah, how long have I been streaming for? Oh, 20 minutes. It's not too bad. But yeah. Yeah, I want to do like a video of ranking all the modulars and all the dioramas, including the epic moments. So I'd start the dioramas off with the No Way Home and first Endgame one, and then I'd do I think it is I'd have to include the like expansion battle packs with them as well. So like the Sandman one from No Way Home. Oh, I love that combo so much. The Age of Ultron like Iron Legion pack, because it's connected to the other one, the big diorama. Obviously you have to do the epic moments as well, but I'm not going to do it until at least all the epic moments and dioramas for this year have been announced. Whether we get any for Doomsday, whether we get any for, I mean, we won't get any for Brand New Day because all those sets have been, for this year at least, have been, oh god, yep, just tell me why don't you? All of those sets have been announced and revealed. But yeah, there you go, it's done.
That was faster than I expected.
Thanks.
But yeah, really excited to see what Lego sets come out this year. I really like the Marvel ones that are currently like announced to be, coming soon. I really can't wait to see the Doomsday ones and then whatever left they've got for the year. Hopefully that Venom Bus comes with an exclusive minifigure because, it'd just be better. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to cut it there, just so I can just, vibe at home for a bit. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Massive thank you for everyone who's tuned in again, and I will see you all soon. Thank you guys, take care.